morning, good afternoon, and konbanwa. Wherever you are in the world, this is Rita Kamishiro, and you are now listening to the comfiest corner of the internet, RKNGL Radio, where you can kick back, relax, and enjoy the company of me and all of the amazing archangels we have today. Good morning, good afternoon, konbanwa. How are we doing today? Well, I hope. I see we have a few new faces in the crowd as well. So welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Archangel family. I see we have Mono, Haven, Wonderful, hello, and any other new archangels out there. If this is your first stream, you've arrived to a rather fun new stream for today. And I'm doing well, Lloyd. Thank you for asking. I had a nice relaxing day yesterday. I did nothing. It was good. You know, sometimes you just gotta schedule a whole lot of nothing in your schedule. It's a little tough, you know, working hard, especially as an idol trainee, to find time to just kick back and relax. So that's what I did yesterday. I did a little bit of cleaning, did some chores. I made my own dinner yesterday. I made a spinach ravioli with Italian sausage. It's very good. But I hope you all are eating as well, whether it's your breakfast food, lunch food, or dinner. In fact, I'm going to do a quick poll before we get started today. I'm curious, do you eat breakfast? I have a best friend who, does not eat breakfast at all, but I have friends who live by breakfast and cannot function without it. So I'm curious. You haven't eaten yet, Papaya. You should grab something to eat if you're hungry. We have a rather interesting, I guess, discussion, if you will, today on RKNGL Radio. Oh my goodness. You try to. Yeah, I personally prefer having breakfast. However, sometimes, time flies by. Sometimes I want to be extra lazy and I lay down in bed for a little bit longer. In those days, I go for a brunch instead. I think my favorite breakfast foods, I think obviously you all know, but I love bagels. I also eat a lot of scrambled eggs for breakfast, sometimes bacon, but not very often. Looks like Meridan likes to grab a cup of coffee for breakfast. I also like coffee in the morning. Yeah, exactly, Sing. For some, breakfast is a little too heavy. So, a little too tough on the stomach. And welcome to the stream, Koichi and Never Rain, as we haven't gotten started quite yet. I love, hearing about the Archangels' day before we really get to the meat and potatoes of RKNGL Radio. I feel like for a lot of people, it's either first thing in the morning or, you're winding down for the day for RKNGL Radio. But regardless of, what part of your day RKNGL Radio fits in, I hope you have fun, enjoy it, and relax too. I guess that's the main catch of RKNGL Radio. But it is now about 4 minutes past the hour or half hour, and we have a very interesting program for today. Of course, we'll have our music moment, we'll have a little fun facts segment, but I have something I've been thinking about quite for a long time, actually, and I want your thoughts on it, Archangels. So if you're relaxing, as always, no worries, do as you will. But if you're sat in front of the computer or your phone and you have some thoughts you want to share today in chat, feel free to. We have a lot of things I'd like to chat about. But for today's segments, we have our music moment. We'll actually be starting out with our music moment. Then I'll kind of go into a story time with a fun fact segment. before we jump into our main content today, which is color and character, analyzing anime character personalities by their image color. I don't know if that's something you've ever thought about or something you've ever noticed, but that's what we'll be discussing today. So go ahead and wind down or, get ready to start your day. Let's go ahead and start with that music moment. How does that sound? I have one for you all today. Regardless, I think it's going to be fantastic. So let's go ahead and roll into our first segment, which is our music moment. Now, if you have, tuned in to the official Prism Project channel recently, can I get a show of hands? Pen lights up, please, if you will, if you have access to the pen lights. If not, hand emoji works just as fine. But if you tuned into the Prism Project New Year's Battle Bash, I want a show of hands to see if you have. If you did get the chance to either tune into that or, watch the VOD, then you might be familiar with this song. So this is the song that we played during the Osu portion. Now, if I remember correctly, Naki was the one who won first place, followed by Aoi, and then Iku in third place, which is funny enough because the song for today is not only the song that we played during that round of Prism New Year's Battle Bash, but it's also an original song by none other than our very own Ikuhime. If you haven't gotten the chance to hear Your Princess, well, you are in luck because that is today's music moment. So buckle up, get cozy, and we're going to start off today with Your Princess. Original song by Iku Hoshifuri. Let's go.
けるようなチョコレートミルク巨大なテディベアと宝石も全部欲しいけど
that was Your Princess, an original song by Iku Hoshifuru. And I agree, Demon Warrior. It is a good song to run to. If you need a song for your running playlist, go ahead and check it out. Or check it out regardless. It's a wonderful song. So I dropped the link in the chat. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out. Leave it a like, add it to your playlist, and show some love to our princess, Iku Hoshifuri. But the reason why I chose that for our music moment today is... Oh, Iku, hello! She's in chat here today. Welcome to RKNGL Radio. Thank you for stopping by. Oh my goodness. But the reason why I chose that song for today, there's a verse that's always stuck in my head. It's the line that reads, "Crash landed on planet blue. I want to be here with you. Let's paint the sky with colors to remind you of me. Pink, purple, silver, white, blue. Oh, I forgot violet too. No abductions needed. I'm your princess to be." And before you get shocked, Iku is an alien. So that's why there is the no abductions needed line. Oh gosh. But I hope you all like that one, especially for those maybe who are listening to it for the very first time. I hope that isn't your only time listening to this song. But hello, Dark Eagle. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Archangel family. And I wanted to pick that song and play it for today because of our discussion for colors today. In fact, if you just tuned in and haven't gotten the chance to check out the title, it is Color and Character, or perhaps Character and Color. I don't remember what order I had it in. I thought that would be a great way to kick off today's RKNGL Radio. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and jump into our story time fun fact moment. I don't know quite yet what to call this segment. You all should tell me what I should call this segment, but I'm going to start off with a story, and then I kind of have, I guess, sort of a fun fact that'll lead us into our main content. Oh, Iku, you're so sweet. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Take care of yourself. Rest as needed. And thank you again for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Story time, yes. So, I was visiting Japan with two of my best friends. And one of my best friends absolutely loves Cinnamoroll. Do you all know Cinnamoroll? Do you all have a favorite Sanrio character? I like Pom Pom Pudding. I actually have a headband with Pom Pom Pudding. So it's like the little ears, and it's a yellow headband, and I wear it when I'm washing my face to keep my bangs out of my eyes. But we went to visit Sanrio Land? Furo Land? I'm not sure what it's called, but I think it's in a city called Tama, Japan. Yes, Hello Kitty is one of them. And we went to visit because my friend loves Cinnamoroll. So we obviously had to go visit. So we could take pictures with Cinnamoroll. We actually did. We waited in a line so we could take pictures with the mascot character. It was so fun. But there was a lot of rides and attractions that we wanted to ride. And while we were waiting for some of the main ones, we decided to watch a show. While we were waiting for a ride because we had kind of like a reserved time slot for some of the rides. So we went to go watch a show, and we picked one called Memory Boys. Now, Memory Boys, all that it had was a short description, probably like 2 sentences, and an image. And it was a group of anime characters. So we thought, it's probably going to be like a movie theater with like a screen, and we're probably going to watch like a short anime film or a movie for 40-45 minutes. So we lined up, we're waiting for the movie to start. We're not expecting very much. But as we're waiting, memory boys, sorry, B as in, I was going to say B as in boys, but BOYS, yes. I'm pretty sure it's memory boys. But we lined up and we thought it was going to be a normal film, like on a screen. But they opened a door and it was, like smoke was coming out, and it was a separate room. They had us kind of like filing in, and I thought, why don't they just have us going into the movie theater and sitting down in the seats? But they had us waiting in this room. They had us in like 4 or 5 different lines, which I was confused. So I was wondering, maybe it's one of those like movie rides where you're sitting in a moving like cart of sorts, and then you're kind of like, being moved around while you watch a movie. Do you all know what I'm talking about? I don't know, like, I'm trying to find a good comparison. But do you all know Star Tours? Have you been to the Star Tours ride? Something like that, where you're just sitting down and the thing's moving and you're watching a screen. So it was something like that. I thought it was going to be something like that. But, 10 or so minutes before the show starts, another door opens, and it's kind of like, if you could imagine like I'm trying to describe it. There's not just seats, but there's also like tables. So imagine if you were going to have like a dinner and a show, because there was a stage and tables and chairs, and I was not expecting that at all. And I thought, okay, it's a very interesting setup for just a movie screen. But little did I know it was a full-on 45 minute like play, a production. And there were like live characters and everything, music numbers. I was so amazed, and it was so great. They actually had English subtitles too, for anyone maybe. One of my friends doesn't speak Japanese, so it was a little hard for her she had to constantly be looking down at the phone and up. But me and my other friend who spoke a little bit of Japanese, we didn't have to look at the subtitles too much, but it was really cool. And the characters would come around. Yeah, an interactive show. So they would come around. There was actually bubbles that they would blow, around. And they would ask audience members. Usually they'd have like the young ones come up and dance with them. But it was really fun. It was a really interesting experience. And I promise this has to do with colors and characters. Because I think it was 3 main characters. And we forgot their names. They introduced themselves at the beginning, and, we were just so busy, taking everything in, that we didn't get the chance to remember their names. So throughout the whole show, we would, or not throughout the whole show, but after the show, when we would talk about it, we would say, oh my gosh, remember when the blue guy did this? Or remember when the red guy did that? Or remember when the green guy did this? And even much longer after the show, we would be watching anime, or even when we just are walking around and we see something in, I was going to say the wilderness, but just seeing someone walking around out and about, my friend would say, that's blue person behavior right there. Or my friend would say, you're acting a lot like a green character. And that's what led, to my long, I guess, I don't want to say analysis, but my thought process into how anime characters tend to have, different personality types or archetypes based off color. Have you all thought about that before? Yeah, music videos too, games, I find, color is such a powerful tool for having people feel emotions. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Yes, green activities, red person behavior, blue activities. Oh gosh, yeah, like red characters tend to be aggressive, etc., or passionate even. But I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about the psychology of color. So, like Emerald said, whether it's a music video that you're watching, or maybe a movie, or even in like advertising or marketing, color actually has a really strong bearing on psychology. And yes, Unlucky Nag, it is a great way to describe something. So I've pulled up a little, I guess, article, if you will, from It says London Image Institute. So essentially, color psychology is kind of a color theory that states that, color has different emotional and psychological connotations. So I'm going to kind of briefly go through all these colors. And what happens a lot is movies, music videos, games, anime will use colors, whether it's in the background or how they color the whole scene, or even if it's just one character, to make you feel a certain way or feel a certain way towards a character. Yeah, it really is a cool way to see the world. I agree. Or like I mentioned earlier, in advertising or marketing, certain brands will use certain colors in their logos, etc., to get you to feel maybe hungry or happy or nervous or something. But red, anyone have anyone's favorite color red? If your favorite color is red, send a red heart in the chat. But red is, associated with strong emotions such as love or passion, anger. It signifies strength, power, courage, and even danger too. So maybe you're watching, or in video games, maybe your heads-up display wants to tell you that you're in danger. Usually, I think in Sekiro, they flash they have like the red kanji for like danger. I think they shine it above your head when you're in danger, or when your health bar is low, it turns red. It's very vibrant, it's energizing, exciting, it's motivating. And it looks like we have a few whose favorite color is red. I don't know, what are your thoughts on that? You think that represents your favorite color well? Oh gosh, now moving on to orange. Now I don't know if there's an orange heart. Put an orange heart or an orange icon in the chat if orange is your favorite color. So orange is the color for encouragement, optimism, and self-confidence. Oh, looks like we have our first favorite color, orange. That's occupation. Favorite color is orange. And it's the color of the extrovert, apparently. It can inspire courage, enthusiasm, rejuvenation, vitality. Oh, apparently, it's the energy of creation. It gives off the impression of affordability, etc., depending on the shade. Yeah. And it's more gentle than red, but it still has a very stimulating effect. Oh, Void says Rengoku. Oh, I would have to say Rengoku, I feel courage, enthusiasm, optimism from Rengoku. And Renardo says, why does Orange Heart sound like it could be the name of a manga? I'll be on the lookout for it. Oh gosh, but I feel like I don't see the color orange a lot. Just in the day-to-day. So I want to use more orange, perhaps. And welcome to the stream, Lick. Thank you for stopping by. Now for the color yellow. Whose favorite color is yellow? Put a yellow heart or any yellow emoji in the chat if yellow is your favorite color. Oh, well, this is an interesting one. This isn't really something that I would think of when I think of yellow. And Dreeds, you're right. I feel like color also tends to have different values or moods depending on the culture as well. So, keep that in mind. Take what I say with a grain of salt. But I think depending on, what you've seen as you grow up, or what you're surrounded with, or what you tend to associate with certain colors too, can really influence what you think about a color. So this article says that yellow is the color of the mind and intellect. It looks like Void's favorite color is yellow. Is the mind and the intellect resonating with the left logical side of the brain. See, when I think of yellow, I usually think of happiness. It's creative, apparently. The tone of new ideas and new ways of doing things. So I guess it is, happy in that sense. You like light yellow? It makes you think of lemons. Oh, I like lemons. Oh, yellow is, as the lightest hue of the spectrum, it's uplifting, illuminating, offers hope, happiness, and fun. It's a warm and happy color that creates a sense of cheerfulness and playfulness, brightening people's spirits. And I don't know if you've been, this whole time, I've also been thinking about the Prism Project girls. So red, the first that came into my mind was Luto. Also, Naki wears a lot of red too. Sticky orange. And then the first person who comes into my mind is Pina-chan. Very yellow. So very happy, very warm, uplifting, illuminating. Papaya says, have you ever made one of your subjects in school a certain folder color? Now, I actually do have, okay, so here's my verdict personally on school subject colors. For me, math is always a red. And then social studies or like etc. is yellow. And then green, usually I do like science, if that makes sense. And then blue is kind of like my up in the air color, because I always, blue is my favorite color, so I could really use it for anything. But yeah, I did math, social studies, and science. Blue, oh gosh, what am I missing? I haven't, been to a class in so long. But yeah, blue is kind of my, up in the air color. English. I guess then English is blue. Yeah, history, social studies, etc. is yellow. And then I guess English would fall under blue with, I don't know. It's kind of, again, it's like my catch-all color. I don't know, does anybody else think of math when they think of the color red? Maybe it's because usually in math class I'm fighting for my life. And that's why... That's why it's red, because to me, math is danger. Oh my gosh. So, I would have to go with that. I don't know why social studies is yellow to me. Yeah, see, math is red. Math is red because it frustrates you. Oh my gosh. See, color can really say a lot about different things. See, I'm trying to think. Sometimes I use black for social studies or writing too, but most often than not, yellow is social studies, like geography, etc., or history. I'm trying to think. You haven't had to. I've used blue for like computer science. Oh, I guess that would count as math and science. Red for all of the red pen, then I guess in my case, math would still work. So I can see social studies being brown, Fernando, because I feel like I've done that before. Yeah, red is, my danger subject. It triggers my fight or flight response. Oh gosh. But fun little tangent, Papaya. Thank you for that. And now onto the psychology of the color green. Whose favorite color is green? Put a green heart in the chat. And good morning, Ironclaw. Welcome to the stream. Green. Oh, Unlucky's favorite color is green. Green is of nature, of balance and growth. It's restful, secure. It symbolizes harmony, healing, and stability. And you, of course, you could have two favorite colors. Go right ahead. Non-miscellaneous likes the color green. Well, it looks like green also represents security and self-reliance. Darker green relates to money, wealth, and prestige, where lighter green relates to rebirth, growth, and freshness. Looks like Rika, Demon Warrior, and Kirishima also like green. Oh, apparently if you're a business that uses green, apparently it's beneficial for anything to do with healing, health, promoting natural, safe, organic, or environmentally friendly products. So, interesting. And we've only covered red through green, Terijima. We haven't gotten quite yet to characters, so let me put a little visual up later when we get to the characters, okay? Remind me, I have visuals for when we start talking about the characters. All right, blue. Put a blue heart in the chat if your favorite color is blue. My favorite color is blue. Incidentally, I don't know if it's because I wear blue a lot or I wear blue a lot because blue is my favorite color. Looks like Kirishima really likes blue, and Terijima, Atreya Doll, Havid, Jessie. Wow, I find that a lot of people like the color blue. I think maybe it's like the most popular favorite color. Most popular favorite color. Yes, looks like majority of people say in Borgerland, majority over 25%. Here, let me see. I need one with a percentage. Oh, yes. First is blue. Most popular is blue in the US. Then green. Little less than 25%, maybe 15 to 20. And same with purple. Oh, Say, thank you for the super chat. The blue super chat too. Oh my gosh. And then after that is red. Then black, black, pink. Then yellow, orange, white, and brown. Yeah, I agree. I think blue is very calming on the eyes. And my favorite shade of blue is like a dark blue. Like the blue that I'm wearing right now. Blue is the color of trust, serenity, and peace. It suggests loyalty, integrity, as well as conservatism and predictability. This has the opposite effect on the brain than red. So I guess me and Luto are opposites in that sense as well. It's calming, it reduces tension and fear, helps slow the pulse rate and reducing appetite, while inspiring wisdom and higher ideals. It is sincere, reserved, and quiet. Being cool, it creates a sensation of space. Ooh, that's fascinating. And it looks like it says blue is the most universally favored color of all. It is the safest to use apparently in business and airline uniform. Occupation says, that's Rita, all right. Well, maybe you will associate those traits with me because I wear blue. I don't know. Is it one way or the other? Am I influenced by blue or do I influence your perception of blue? Something to think about. Oh gosh. It says navy, blue, especially navy, can seem mature, conservative, boring, or rigid. You think I'm boring or rigid? I think I can be sometimes. I think I can be boring sometimes, but at my best, I can be calming. Oh gosh. But yeah, I think royal blue, cobalt blue is my favorite shade of blue. You're calm, thank you. I guess that's a more positive way of looking at it. Calm instead of boring. But let's move on to the next color, which is purple. Because today we're only gonna do Roy G Biv for the characters. Oh, thank you. I guess since I am with myself a lot, I guess I what they say, you tend to be your worst critic. But thank you, everyone. I really appreciate that. Rita, calm, Mishiro. Oh gosh, purple. Anyone's favorite color? Purple. Looks like Papaya might really like purple. Rito Skywalker really likes purple. Demon Warrior Unlucky Nag likes purple. Zioz too. So purple is the color of imagination and spirituality, inspiring high ideals. It can be creative and individual, or immature and impractical, so very flexible, I guess you could say. It is also an introspective tone, allowing us to connect with our deeper thoughts. So purple, people who like, it is people drawn to purple, so those who like purple are usually sensitive and compassionate, understanding and supportive, thinking of others before themselves. Whoa. Purple implies wealth, even royalty, as well as quality, fantasy, and creativity. This tone heightens people's sense of beauty and their reaction to more creative ideas. Wow. That's nice. That's cool. I think of purple, I think of, Yura-chan. And then blue, I guess me, and Aoi. A little bit of Meno as well. And then green, I think of Sara. Oh my gosh. Kirishima says Prison Project Gen 2 is really like yin and yang. I agree. Oh my gosh. Blue and red. And it looks like Dark Eagle, Kazu, Lord Armand, Jesse also like purple. It's a good color. I like it a lot. But I think my favorite colors are blue, and then yellow is my second favorite color. But I also like the color black and red. And white too. So, and just to talk about those colors too, brown tends to be dependable, rugged, trustworthy, simple. Black is formality, it's dramatic, sophistication and security, and then white is clean, simplicity, innocence, and honest. Yeah. So before we hop into my slideshow with anime characters, I just wanted to let you all know that today's episode of RKNGL Radio is brought to you by the color blue and the color R, the colors of RKNGL Radio. And as you can guess, R is the letter of RKNGL Radio. And Fernando, thank you so much for the super chat. Blue and orange are your favorite colors. I think they complement each other very well. I think they might be complementary colors. I'm not sure. Both colors present during sunset. Oh, that's beautiful. And I do think it's a lovely combination. But yeah, I wanted to do something like that for the spot, I guess the sponsor spot, because it reminds me of Sesame Street. In Sesame Street, they go, today's episode was brought to you by the number blank and the letter blank. Oh gosh. Also, they are complementary, blue and orange. I want to learn more about color theory. My sister is an artist, and she was trying to describe to me or explain to me, how this gray was warm or cool, and I was so confused at first. How can the color gray be warm or cool? But I picked it up pretty well. And good night, SPZ-san. I hope you have a good rest. But now I get to show you all my slideshow, so you all can kind of talk through it with me. Does that sound good? You all can kind of give me your thoughts, any other characters that pop up in your head. So before I kind of, hop in, I do want to, preface a little bit. Do you want me to put the chat in front of the slideshow, or is it okay if you all can't see the chat for those who are visual learners? So a little, disclaimer, if you will, or a preface. When I was thinking about this, I realized that I feel like the anime color, idea really mostly applies to anime where the main characters each have a distinct color. So maybe in an anime where they don't have like a big main cast, someone ends up being red or yellow. This whole idea or concept doesn't apply as strongly to shows such as maybe Sailor Moon or like Power Rangers or idol shows where, each idol has their own image color. So you'll kind of find as we talk through them that this concept kind of applies more to those sorts of anime where there's kind of a bigger main cast and each has their own color rather than an anime character that just happens to have yellow hair or brown hair, black hair, etc. I think that also, applies to maybe anime where the anime characters, all have normal colored hair like black or brown, or all the anime characters have, a ridiculous color. So just keeping that in mind as we discuss. Isekai Bookes just says, go, go, Power Rangers. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So first color is red. But if you don't remember, red is strong emotions, love, passion, anger, strength, power, and courage. So on the screen here, for those who are audio only, I have Kirishima from My Hero Academia. I see you, Kirishima, in chat. I think Eiji is his first name. Kirishima Eiji. And then Renji Abarai, right? And then Itoki Otoya from Uta no Prince Sama. So I included one idol character in there. But what do you think? Do you think these characters embody, strength? I think so. Like if you think of, I think especially with Kirishima and Renji, you can definitely feel that sense of strength, power, and courage, especially since it's a shonen anime. But for those who don't know Uta no Prince Sama, I think Itoki Otoya is the center, or perhaps the leader, and that position in an idol group, you really have to have power and strength and excitement and energy as well. But any other red colored characters? Oh yeah, Diluc, you're right, Papaya. I guess Diluc really does, embody strength and power. Any other characters that you think are just red? Yeah, you can really feel Kirishima's passion from the picture as well. Soma from Food Wars. Oh, Luffy is red. Yeah, usually I go by like hair color is the first thing I think of. But also, clothing as well. Oh, the Red Lion from Voltron. I think Keith pilots the Red Lion, right? So, strength, energy, willpower. Yoko from Madoka. Ah, yeah. That's right. I can definitely see that. Oh. Wow. Gara, I agree. Strong. Passion. Love. That makes sense because doesn't Gara have the character for love on his is it forehead? Nah, yeah, it's forehead. So, isn't that fun? Next time you watch a show or a game, look out for the red characters. The Red Ranger from Power Rangers C, right? Doesn't apply so well. But I find that the red character is one of the most common ones because obviously in anime, whenever they do, different characters having different personalities, they can't represent all the colors all the time. I think red is one of the most popular. I think in anime they tend to do red character, blue character, and green character, most often. Rudin Ranger, Deltarune, oh my gosh. Sailor Mars, I agree. Sailor Mars definitely embodies strength, power, and courage. Well, let's actually move on to the next color, which is actually a color I don't see very often, as the orange character. Because usually you say, oh, that's the red character or the blue character, but I feel like orange doesn't tend to get its own character very much. Kirishima says Amber from Genshin Impact too. I agree. Good morning, Nick. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about anime characters and the colors that they represent. Now we're on to orange. Nick, what's your favorite color? So here are my orange characters. We have Hinata Shoyo from Haikyuu. We have Emma from Promised Neverland. And then Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. Oh, and Demon Warriors' is Naruto came to mind first with orange. Yeah, so when it comes to orange... Oh, Nick said orange or red is his favorite color. Well, good thing you hopped in for orange. Orange tends to be the hue of encouragement, optimism, and self-confidence. So I feel like these characters tend to really, embody that. Hinata is very energetic and really encourages his team. Emma tends to have a very optimistic, point of view, especially against someone like Rei, who, expects the worst. But Emma's like, we can escape from here with all of the kids. So we can do it. I believe in us. And then Ichigo Kurosaki, very confident, very courageous. And yeah. Papaya says Garfield is kind of the opposite. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Orihime as well, I think very much so. Orange. I think a lot of people associate with Naruto. No, Nick says, when you said Hinata, I thought from Naruto. I think for Hinata, I think like blue or purple. I guess, that's the color of her hair and her clothes. The friend bear from Care Bears. Oh my gosh. I haven't heard about the Care Bears in so long. Friend bear. I love that. Oh gosh. Friend bear. I love that so much. Yuyan says annoying orange. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kagura from Gintama. Oh my gosh. Shiki Miyoshiro from Prism Project. So encouragement, optimism, and self-confidence. Leon Kuata from Danganronpa. Oh, that's a fun one as well. Oh gosh, this is so fun. So any other orange characters? I feel like, these characters tend to embody that as well. Before I, put these PowerPoints together, I really tried racking my brain thinking, what does orange represent in anime or games, etc. But when I started putting the slideshow together, I knew what kind of character. Well, Misty from Pokemon, oh, that's a good one as well. But I think once you really start putting together the different characters, you can really start to see. It feels very neutral. I agree. I think, orange is a very, I think especially in anime, it tends to be a very, inoffensive color. It doesn't stand out too much. It's, it doesn't take up too much room, if that makes sense. Yeah, orange is the sun, just Mike. So very sunny characters, very, bright characters, maybe. Yeah, orange, I'd agree. The Genki character. I don't know if Ichigo is very Genki, but I think he can be at times. Oh, Kirishima says the baby sun in Teletubbies. Well, let's actually go on to the color yellow. Now, if you don't remember yellow is the color of mind and intellect. Whenever I look at Sailor Moon, that's not the first thing I think of, but it tends to be the tone of new ideas, new ways of doing things, uplifting, illuminating, hopeful. It's the color of happiness and fun. It tends to brighten people's spirits. However, too much yellow can cause anxiety, nervousness, apprehension. So I don't know if you can see, for those who are audio only, we have Zenitsu on the slide as well. So while yellow tends to be happy characters like Sailor Moon or Nagi, this is Nagi from Idolish 7, it could also represent a very, nervous character, very anxious character like Zenitsu. Looks like SpongeBob. I can see that, Pilot. SpongeBob. Let's see. Sailor Venus. Armin. Yeah. Yeah, I think of Peanut-chan too when I think of yellow. So, any other characters maybe that you feel are happy or uplifting or maybe nervous or anxious that have the color yellow? Ooh, Yang from Ruby. I agree. Oh my gosh. Any characters that you think don't fit the yellow archetype? Ooh, Jean from Ruby as well. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. I think this is a fun character to be. Oh, Demon Warrior says, is it weird that I think of Edward Elric? Oh, that's interesting. When I think of Edward Elric, I think of red because of his jacket, but I could definitely see yellow as well. Kirishima says Meliodas is yellow as well. Shinobu from the Monogatari series. Ryuko from My Hero Academia. Annie from Attack on Titan is quite a difference, says Terijima. I agree. Kazu also says Edward from Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, and then Chase also says Edward Elric as well. Yeah, let me do a poll. When you think of Edward Elric, do you think of yellow or red? Okay, question, typing. Keyboard ASMR. There we go. Red or yellow? Oh, Mommy from Madoka, yeah. Rest in peace. Mommy from Madoka. Oh, goodness. And welcome to the stream, Ariel. Karma says, I think of short when I think of Edward Elric. Make sure you don't say that around him. But with that being said, let's move on to green. All right. The Sara Nagare color. Dum bum bum bum. Oh, let's end the poll too. I'm closing the poll for Edward Elric. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, green. And when I was putting this together, the first thing I thought it was characters who are very down to earth. But then I put Guy Sensei on. I don't know, would you consider Guy Sensei down to earth? I think the first thing I think of when I think of Guy Sensei is over the top. But green, it tends to be very natural characters, balanced, sense of growth, very secure, restful, harmony, healing, stability, security, self-reliance. But apparently too much green can be envy, greed, jealousy, or selfishness. So I see Terijima said Shion from Higurashi. Oh gosh. Whenever I think of Shion or Mion, I think of isn't there an image song, Futari no Birthday? Da 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 da. Oh, looks like Joe said Green Ranger. Let's see, Kagome Higurashi, Gon from Hunter x Hunter. Oh, Rock Lee, yeah. Natural as only is an only taijutsu, that's right. C2 from Code Geass. Oh, these are all really good. Midoriya, yes. Ralph-Day! Oh, I see that, as like a healer. Wow. But yeah, I put down Sailor Jupiter, I put down Tsuyu, but also Midoriya. And I think isn't Jonghyun's image color green? Oh my gosh. Am I a fake fan? Oh gosh. But yeah, green is, nature, balance, growth. So anybody have any favorite green characters? Anybody have a favorite character that has green that they think embodies? Oh my gosh, you all are giving me so many throwback moments. I haven't seen Akame ga Kill in so long. Wow, what a throwback. Maybe I'll have to rewatch it and remember what it's all about. ZHP says Godzilla. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like green characters too. They tend to be chill and calm. I see a lot of healers are green colored. Rock Lee defines green for you. Kermit the Frog. Very, very balanced. Very, very nature, if you ask me. Piccolo, oh my gosh. Zero from One Piece. Oh, or you mean Zoro? I just started watching One Piece, by the way. I think I'm on episode 10. But yeah, Zoro's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, Levi. Oh, but I think a lot of isn't that everybody wears the green cape in Attack on Titan? The one puppet in Sesame Street that lives in the trash can. You mean Oscar? The Grouch? Yeah, ZHP said Oscar the Grouch. Oh gosh. Let's move on to the next color, shall we? Blue! Blue! So again, blue is the color of trust, serenity, and peace. It suggests loyalty, integrity, conservatism, wisdom, and higher ideals. Reserved, quiet. Wisdom, I think I said. But yes, Rem, Sailor Mercury, Langa from Skate the Infinity. Ooh, somebody said Toshiro. Karma said Toshiro Hitsugaya. I agree. So very kind of stoic, reserved, quiet, Definitely not Aqua. No, definitely not Aqua, indeed. Oh gosh. But for those who don't know, I think probably the least popular character on this slideshow would probably be Langa. Langa is a snowboarder turned skateboarder, and he picked up skateboarding really quickly, so I guess that falls into wisdom. And he's also very quiet. Roy Mustang. Oh, that's an interesting one because a lot of people in, Full Metal Alchemist wear the blue outfit. So, it's a bit tough. Kazu says Sasuke. Yeah, Sasuke is pretty quiet, reserved, stoic. Satsuki from Kill la Kill. I can see that for sure. Wow. Oh, Rei from Evangelion. Yep. There is a lot of blue characters in Genshin Impact. Oh, Kirishima says CL Phantom Hive. Ooh, Kazu says Hatsune Miku. Do you think Hatsune Miku is more blue or green, or do you think she has both? Sayaka from Madoka. Garrus. Oh my gosh, yeah, Garrus is a very loyal member of, our crew. Gintoki. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like blue, so I feel like a lot of my favorite characters tend to be blue. Yeah, Miku is teal. I wonder if there's a psychology behind the color teal. Let me search it up. Oh, Kuroko from Kuroko's basketball. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. For sure. Oh, teal. Here we go. Hatsune Miku color. Teal is a color of restfulness, mental and spiritual balance. Oh. Rita Kamishiro, yes. My image color, I'd have to say my image color is either blue or white. Oh, Saber. Yuyan says Saber. Iron Claw says Sonic. Oh, Konata from Lucky Star. Yeah, I can... I feel like Konata doesn't fit too squarely into blue. I can definitely see that. Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess I think of Yura as more purple. And isn't that her favorite color? And you'll see in a moment that it fits Yura as well. Papaya says Squidward is teal. Yeah, Aoi is blue as well. Oh, Weiss Schnee. Oh, that's interesting. I think of Weiss Schnee as like white, but I guess she fits more into blue. Seg says Aoi's shade of blue represents Ponkotsu and Zatsuda. Oh my goodness. Speaking of Yura, let's move on to our last color, our last shade, which is violet or purple, if you will. So we have Shinobu. Kocho Shinobu. That's her name, right? That's her full name. And then Sinbad and Kyoko Kirigiri. And of course, as we've mentioned, Yura. So if you remember correctly, purple is the color of imagination, spirituality, and high ideals. Whenever I looked at this and I thought of Yura, passionate, sensitive, understanding, supportive, thinks of others before themselves, quality, fantasy, creativity, and also like very high quality. So royalty, premium, beauty. So that's why I think Yura really embodies the color of purple. Yeah, Sailor Saturn, Kagami Hiragi from Lucky Star. Giorno Giovanna. Oh, Kamishiro Rize. Oh, I can see that. Kokichi Oma. Oh, yes, that too. Oh my gosh. But don't you see the sense of like royal, not just royalty, but holds themselves in high regard or has a very like high standing, shows, I don't know, holds themselves up very high. Not like in an arrogant way, but has class, has refinement, So I think, Shinobu and then Kyoko and obviously Sinbad is royalty. Faye Valentine. I agree. Mato. Yes. Ghost in the Shell, Emilia, Mizore. Oh wow, you have a lot for purple, everyone. I'm trying to keep up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and Yeah, even if they aren't, I agree, Void. Even if they aren't trying to command attention, I think it just automatically, is given to them. Senjogahara, oh my goodness. Yeah. Yuyon says Haruhi. Saying says we watch too much anime, oh goodness. Maybe so. Papaya says Waluigi, I agree. I think Waluigi is definitely, superior, high quality. Oh, it also says purple could be creative, individual, or immature and impractical. But, I don't know. Waluigi is pretty high quality if you ask me. Oh, goodness. And with that is all the colors, at least on a rainbow. Roy G. Biv. Before we hop off air for our Zatsudan and super chat reading portion, I want to hear your thoughts on the other colors. Oh boy, thank you for the super chat. Wow. I want to hear your thoughts on characters that embody the other colors. So any brown, black, or white colored, like image colored characters that you think of. So remember, brown is dependable, rugged, trustworthy, simple. Black is formality, dramatic, sophistication, and security. And white is clean, simplicity, innocence, and honest. So if you have any characters that you think of, type out the color and type out their name. So let me know as we start winding down into our off-air segment. So what are your thoughts, everyone? Are you, the next time you see an anime or video game or movie, are you going to start thinking about these colors as well? Oh, Kirishima says white is definitely Amelia from ReZero. Unlucky Nag says brown as Raftalia from Shield Hero, right? So dependable, rugged, trustworthy, simple. I can see that. Oh, Menma for white. Oh, don't make me cry. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can definitely see that. So, for those who haven't seen the anime, Anohana, Menma is her nickname. What's her real name? What's her actual Meiko? I think she definitely represents clean, simplicity, innocence, honest. But what about black? The color black? Ooh, someone said Voltron earlier. Shiro is the black lion, right? Not the white lion. I think he piloted the black lion, despite his name meaning the color white. I'd say formality, dramaticism, sophistication. And Leonia, welcome to membership. Welcome, our new idol coach. Here's your backstage passes, everyone. For those who joined membership today. Oh goodness. Oh, someone said Blake Belladonna, black and purple. I agree. She's very stoic, very formal. I think she's also tends to be rather dramatic. Oh gosh. Well, I hope that, today has been very insightful for you all. I hope that you all have garnered a lot of interesting information from this stream. And in the future, if you ever see, whether you're watching live now or if you're in VOD gang, if you happen to think of some characters later, or if you are watching a show, playing a game, and you think of a character, you feel like coming back and leaving a comment, let me know in the comment section down below, any characters that really fit a archetype color or really don't fit a color archetype. If there's some colors I didn't talk about today, let me know what your thoughts are on the color themselves and the characters that you associated. But I'm happy that you all learned a lot from this episode. I want to do more like this, kind of like think pieces and interesting topics from anime. So if you have something interesting in anime or video games that you kind of want to break down or analyze, let me know again in the comment section down below, and maybe it'll turn into a future episode of RKNGL Radio. Well, with that being said, I hope you had a comfy, cozy time today. As always, this has been RKNGL Radio. And see you in the off-air segment. Yay, that was fun. Oh, Never Rains, thank you for the super chat. Never Rain says Oriko Mikuni from the Madoka spin-off is the best white character. Oh, I need to search up more like characters with the image color white. Oh, I'm glad you all enjoyed this stream. You thought it was interesting? What other, do you want to see more of RKNGL Radio episodes like this? I think it's fun. I think it's still pretty cozy. It gives us something to think about, don't you think? Thank you. I'm glad you all learned a lot from today. I've been thinking about it a lot. Not like every day, but every time, sometimes it pops up when I'm watching an anime that has like a cast that's like a red character, blue character, green character. A comfy introspective segment. I'm happy to hear that, Terijima. Perfect for Sunday. I've been trying to start my days with a little bit of light, mind jogging. So I've been doing Wordle in the mornings, listening to some like classical music, doing some cleaning. I'm glad you all are interested in watching more RKNGL Radio as well. And of course, you're welcome for the stream as always. Nomer says this is almost ASMR. Would love more. I really want to do more ASMR, but like more ASMR, just ASMR. Let me actually look into how much the microphones are. I know they tend to be a little expensive, but you gotta invest in yourself, and I want to invest in the RKNGL, so I should be okay. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm sure I can find a pretty good, cheap one. It's binaural, that's what it is, right? Binaural. Rita ASMR. Just soft speak here, also comfy. Are you all okay with just my regular microphone for ASMR? Is that okay? Oh, and Jared, I'm happy to hear this is a nice background noise too. I'm glad you all can relax well. I can do well with the mic I'm using right now. Okay. All right. I'll try to schedule in a soft speaky one soon. Sounds good. Okay, well, I hope you all are looking forward to it. I'm trying to think of a good theme for ASMR. So maybe I'll do a poll soon, okay? Yeah, I know Yura does ASMR, but she has a really nice mic. Too. My normal voice is already ASMR. Oh gosh, thank you. I take that as a compliment. Thank you so much. Oh my. Yeah, I think it's been really interesting hearing everyone's thoughts on the different colors, Krito. 3DO is a good place to start. Oh, I'll look into that. Okay, let me go ahead and pull up the super chats as well before I forget. Okay. Bum bum bum. Dun dun da da dum. Ba da ba 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 ba. Can't spell Kamishiro without ASMR. You know what? You're right, Jessie. I didn't even think about that. That's so interesting. I agree, Unlucky Nag. I like sharing these kinds of things with others. I think it's really interesting seeing everyone's perspectives. Da-da-dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. I Rose, welcome to membership. Thank you for becoming an idol coach. I hope you enjoy your backstage pass. Oh, there's something in my eye. Oh gosh. Wah. Oh gosh. Okay, there it is. Thank you for the super chat. Blue hearts. Blue hearts. Is that your favorite character? I think that was during the favorite color section. Thank you for the super chat. Fernando, thank you for this. Oh, what happened to the super chat reader? Oh no, it went away. Oh, here we go. Silly. So if you didn't see the super chats from earlier, here we go. Fernando, thank you for the super chat. Blue and orange in my case. Both colors present during sunset. Oh, now I want to watch a sunset. Have you all ever gotten the chance to watch a sunset? They're really nice. I think maybe I'll try catching the sunset today. I need to go grocery shopping. I didn't get enough groceries yesterday. I got bagels yesterday, but I'm running out of cream cheese. Boy, thank you for the super chat. Wow. I think Waluigi is an iconic purple character if you ask me. I've never gotten to watch a sunset from a mountaintop. I'll have to try that. Oh my gosh. Rito says, I'll leave a comment about some characters I came up with. Bye! Thank you for stopping by. Oh, I also haven't seen sunrise as well. I feel like I'm always awake before the sun rises, but I'm not paying attention to it, if that makes sense. And Rionya, welcome to membership. Thank you for becoming an idol coach. I hope you enjoy your backstage pass. And last but not least, Never Rains, thank you for the super chat. Oriko Mikuni from the Madoka spin-off is the best white character ever. Let me see, I don't remember Oriko Mikuni. Let's take a look-see. Wow. Oh, I love how they really, I love the usage of the color too, because they didn't make her hair white. They made her hair like an eggshell. But it still all really comes together. So, wow. That's a really nice way of using that image color. Indeed. Oh, your super chat got cut off. I don't want it to be cut off. Let's see. There we go. Oh, a little bit more. Maybe I should get a TV screen with a different aspect ratio. Maybe we'll have to do a little upgrade in the studio. Oh yeah, she wasn't in the show, I see. Yeah, I only watched the show. And I think there was a movie I watched as well. Ironclaw, thank you for the super chat. At work, I always appreciated the pink sunrises. Whoa. I love sunrises. I love it when I've seen like pink sunsets and orange sunsets. Wow. And then sometimes I'll just like be cloud watching and look at the shapes of the clouds. Do you all do that sometimes? I have to do that when I go on walks. Oh gosh. In fact, I think, I will go get some more groceries. Go on a nice little walk. Oh gosh, I think this was such a fun episode of RKNGL Radio to do. I'm glad I talked about this topic. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I was wondering if it'd be an interesting enough topic to talk about on RKNGL Radio. I'm happy to hear that you all had fun today. Well, I'll be sharing my schedule at the end of stream too. Okay, so you all get to hear, or see rather, what it is that I'm doing. I think you all will be very excited to see what's coming up next. And no worries, Isekai Bokensha. Thank you for stopping by. I think I'm going to start wrapping up as well. But thank you all for the fun stream. I wouldn't have been able to have as much fun without you all. So, as always, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly. Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro, at your service. Bye! See you soon! Crash landed on planet blue. I want to be here with you. Let's paint the sky with colors to remind of me. Pink, purple, silver, white, blue. Oh, I forgot violet too. No abductions needed. I'm your princess to be. I hope you enjoyed that scuff verse from your princess. Okay, bye.